Diverted the haulage yard calls to my office. Give you time to deal with Kane.
Look, Chris, I can't just go charging in. If I stop her from seeing him, she'll hate me, and I couldn't stand that.
So what do you suggest?
Don't you two play any different tunes? Kane is my dad.
And you think our needle's stuck?
We're just worried about you. And believe it or not, we want what's best for you.
Yeah, right.
I'll wait in the car, shall I?
Oh, don't bother. You can take me to school. I've heard this trap before.
She's not the only one. I don't like paying for Butler's fee now that he's disappeared.
It's just until we can sell the stock.
The sooner the better for me. Have you done anything about new tenants?
It's hardly a boom industry. I am trying.
Well, try harder. I don't want the place falling into disrepair.
It won't. I'm keeping on top of the maintenance.
Yeah, we know you are, Jack. This is just Chris's bad mood talking.
Thank you, Charity. When I need an amateur psychologist, I'll know where to come.
I'll leave you to it.
You know, taking it out on Jack's not going to help, is it?
You let me handle the business. You've got your daughter to worry about. If you ask me, it's going to get even worse. You saw the way she acted this morning.
Yeah, that's because she thought we were talking behind her back.
We were.
I know. Which means she'll distrust us even more. She'll be living with flaming Kane at this rate.
So what do we do?
We need to make her feel more part of our family.
She lives here. We give her an allowance. Terry drives her where she wants. What else does she need?
To feel included. You know, if we treat her like an adult, ask her opinion, maybe then she'll see how much we care.
You think that'll work?
Have you got any better ideas? I mean, she needs to see that we're trying.
What about Kane?
Well, let's just hope he gets bored of his new toy.
Before you say anything, you went in.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, right.
Well, you could spend the time with us instead.
What, so you can hassle me like you did this morning?
You only heard the end of the conversation.
Yeah, that you want to stop me from seeing Kane.
We want to understand how you feel.
Well, I've told you just won't listen.
Well, we will now. And we are your family as well.
So?
So give us a chance instead of arguing all the time.
I'm not arguing, I'm just saying.
We're trying here. Why don't you?
I have spent years wondering who my parents were. Do you know how much catching up I've got to do?
Yeah, and you've got to understand that I've known Kane all my life and he is poison.
Oh, what is the point?
So much for the reasonable approach.
I heard Chris leave. Got a row.
Why would that make you happy?
It's only a question. I need to bite my head off.
Well, now you know how I feel.
Is it about Kane?
Oh, will you drop it about him? I'm sick of talking about him. Find out where he'd been all afternoon, did you?
Still no answer.
Right, well, you stuck with me then.
Look, what I said, I do want to spend time with you both.
But he gets all the good bits and I get all the arguments.
No, it's not like that.
Isn't it? I mean, what about Chris? He's trying his best to be a father and you're just throwing it back in his face.
I know.
Well, that don't make it easier for any of us, does it?
I said I know. I'm sorry.
Well, that's all right then.
Look, what you said about trying. Can we give it a go? If it's not too late.
I don't know if I can deal with any more arguments.
Please, I promise I'll try. I don't enjoy arguing, you know.
Oh, funny, because you're very good at it.
Oh, well, I wonder where I get that from.